Thank you all for listening to A Fool's Quest. As an additional way to connect with us and to help support the show, you can become a member of the official A Fool's Quest Patreon. All of our subscription tiers include ad-free episodes and access to a Patreon Discord channel. And membership comes with other privileges, including ad-free episodes, early access to new episodes, A Fool's Quest art, music and world lore, merchandise giveaways, Discord perks and status, bonus episodes, and behind-the-scenes content you won't get anywhere else. Presently, all proceeds will be reinvested right back into the show, bringing you even more of the quality content we've enjoyed sharing with you so far. And if Patreon just isn't your thing, no worries. You can still enjoy the same foolishness every Friday, just as you have been. Patreon is completely a bonus for those who would like to directly support the show and connect with the cast. To check out the Patreon details as well as subscription tiers and benefits, just go to patreon.com/A Fool's Quest or follow the link on our homepage at afoolsquest.com. And remember, stay safe, we love you all, and most importantly, stay foolish. Background music and ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate. Music for the imagination and the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Stay tuned after the feature for a very special message. And now, our feature presentation.
We're gonna get sued!
At least they listen to us.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
In a world that is not what it seems, and where people are not whom they appear to be, where puns run rampant through the streets, and it's hard to tell who the real monsters are. Three villains work to tear the world of Euphrae asunder, and to find new ways to terrorize Tim and Terry. Welcome to A Fool's Quest, Villains. Now, let's join the drow rogue Ayda, the gladiator bard Francis the Lion, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars as they conspire together to thwart the progress of those gag-me fools. Beware, there be villains here.
All right, so you guys made it to Hammer Post. You got the scroll because you did a bunch of stupid shenanigans, and you then murdered the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Beatbox and Block Party, you found out, were murdered by a giant rat somewhere who was then disappeared. Then you met up with the Foot, and the Foot told you to go back to Pharaoh's Expedition Point, where you will be able to meet with the C-Lab, the Clab, and Captain Murphy, and that also Duché would be meeting you guys there as soon as you wrap up your business in town. And then also Duché had sent a private letter to Ayda that had said that her previous masters, from when she was a slave, 2 sons were chasing after her and had a bounty on her, and Duché lured them to Pharaoh's Expedition Post with intel that Ayda was there, and gave you the address to find them at 8675309 H Drive. So you guys made it back to town. You met up with the Captain Murphy and the Clab. Sturmy gave you guys some intel on the GoldenRods, which were the slave masters. And Hesh, dressed as Old Man Jenkins, went and scouted out the place and found out that there were 4 guards around the perimeter. And then Ayda got dressed into a disguise of a fancy, more of a high elf looking person, and covered up the slave tattoo on her eye. And this is where we are at.
Everybody got that? Good.
So you guys are standing at the docks right now, getting ready to go implement your idea with the GoldenRods.
All right. So Hesh is disguising as Ayda,
Talking like Ayda.
perfectly mimicking Ayda.
Yep.
Ayda is freaked the fuck out.
Francis is too, a little.
So periodically, when Ayda does say something, Hesh will just say it again.
Knock it off, Hesh.
Stop
Knock it off, Hesh.
Knock it off, Hesh.
Francis,
Francis, make him stop.
Francis, make him stop.
If only I could.
Francis, make him stop.
Okay. Oh yeah. So if you're dressed up as Ayda, your little Carlos becomes the vibrating the vibrating rapier of warning.
I also have that.
Oh no, he'll become your slap dagger.
Okay.
He'll
Yeah.
become your
you
slap
have,
dagger.
You have a big coat, like cloak thing, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah. Why don't
you could keep your rapier
just
of
take
warning
your stuff back
under
like you,
there.
like you took it off of me?
Okay, so Ayda actually has your rapier of warning, which was the GoldenRods.
Right.
Rapier of warning. Ash, your Carlos companion thing. What is that thing again? I can't even remember what it's called.
It's a gazer.
A gazer. Thank you. Your Carlos gazer turns into a rapier of warning from the GoldenRods and is on your side now. And he likes to every once in a while go. Bzzz. Am I doing it right? Bzzz.
No, it's zzz, zzz.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Oh.
For no reason.
For the love of fuck. All right. So, what's the plan?
Who's got the manacles?
It's.
They're Hesh's manacles.
But it doesn't matter because it's gonna be illusory. So leave my shit alone.
Wait, you could have your real manacles. Just don't lock them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got nothing.
I would. If
Make
it was
your
me
pictures.
personally, I would lock one on one arm and semi-lock the other one on the other arm. So at some point you can like pull it off and swing that bitch around like.
Like. Also, don't touch me because if you touch me, it's very easy to see that I'm not actually Ayda.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean? I planned on
What do you
poking you in the
mean?
back.
I plan on poking you in the back.
Stop it!
Answer the fucking question.
I officially hate this bit. Let's move on.
This conversation's happening while you guys are walking down the road to 8675309 H Drive.
Yeah, when we get close, I'm going to start playing like a fanfare on my bagpipes.
Okay, so the plan might be that you're gonna try and get the money, Ayda, correct? Right?
Yeah.
And then I'll probably be. They'll probably talk shit to me, and if I feel things are going sideways, or that's kind of the vibe, then the signal will be neuter.
I was just gonna stomp on your foot, but okay.
No.
I don't know how I'm gonna work neuter into a conversation.
You'd
I'll
rather
say-
she neuter you?
I'll neuter myself, and you.
What is happening?
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
And then you'll know something's wrong. I will say the word if we feel like things are going sideways, because I'm gonna be the one in the worst predicament.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
You can also just drop your illusion.
I don't think I can.
That
I
would-
get.
Not only alert us to danger, but
Well, now he's got to scream.
decrease the amount of danger that you are in.
Now he's got to scream neuter as soon as he drops the illusion.
Neuter! I didn't leave one unshackled. Oh! I don't know if you understand what method acting is, but I am Ayda. Alright.
Alright, you guys are there. You made it to the house.
All right.
This is my job.
So there's 4 guards outside, you said?
There's 4 guards outside. One at the front door, one at the back door, 2 patrolling.
Go and fetch your masters, you slave dogs. We've brought another of your ilk home.
It's one of the human guys who's at the front door as you approach, and he's like,
Quiet, slave. Fetch your master.
I'm not a slave. I'm a mercenary.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah.
We have a person of interest to your employers. If you could lead us to them.
Oh yeah, heavily. Okay. People get that confused all the time. Yeah. No tattoos, you know.
And do they pay well, your employers?
You know, I've only been working for them for like the last 24 hours, but I mean, I got 10 gold up front, and I haven't had to hit anybody yet, so it's like
only 10.
I mean, that's like the retainer price.
Yeah, this is a dangerous line of work, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, they're slavers, and they hired bounty hunters for some very dangerous people. I mean, you could easily get killed in this line of work. I'd take that retainer and leave and never come back. Anyway, yes, your employers.
Do you want to make a roll for that?
Yes.
I assume you're setting this up.
I rolled a 1.
I like it.
Roll again.
16.
So he goes, I think that's a really good idea. You know, maybe if I wasn't a man of honor, a man of my word, a man that takes a contract seriously. Fucking scum. You disgust me.
Do you know who I am?
No, I really don't. I'm sorry.
Francis the Lion.
I do know who you are.
Yes.
Yeah, I lost some money on
Retract
you.
your statements.
No.
Fine.
Fair enough.
As you
On to
wish.
your employer.
All right, yeah, come with me. We're gonna go upstairs. Yeah, we're all in good fun, assholes. Oh yeah, who's this? And he points to Hesh Ayda.
Yeah.
Oh, this is,
Shada.
this is Ayda.
Are we coupled?
This is
We're
Ayda.
shipped.
And,
Oh my god.
and here is the famous bounty hunter who caught her. Dolly. So famous that I, Francis the Lion, act as her herald.
Oh, that is something. That is something else.
Yes.
Francis the Lion.
Is it Dolly? Like Dolly Parton?
I guess it is.
No, it's Dolly Pardon.
Dolly.
Oh.
Pardon.
Because the sorry.
I'm just gonna be like, pardon.
Perfect.
Oh God, I kind of want to have like a separate hero forge just for Dolly Parton. That big billowy dress,
The big hair.
big bust, and like sorry or pardon notes. All right. Okay, so he takes you up to the second floor and knocks on a big double door at the top of the steps, and you hear a enter.
How many people did we see from the entrance
The door to
to
where
where
we are.
we are now?
Nobody else inside.
Nobody at all?
Nope.
Did it sound like there were a lot of people patrolling around, moving, anything like that?
Make a
Perception?
well. If you're actively listening, I would say
Yes.
make an investigation check as you walk through the house.
So that's a 10. It's a hot 10.
A 14. Perception.
Okay.
They're perceiving for me, so I'm not
I'm
even
investigating.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys don't really hear anything that alludes to a big group of people inside. You saw the 4 guards outside, and nobody really else. You didn't hear anybody in the kitchen. You didn't hear like a ballroom with a bunch of people or anything in it. You know, you just walk through the house, which seemed kind of quiet.
Okay.
Must be nap time. Excellent.
So we're about to walk into this
Double
office?
doors.
Room.
Yeah, in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And how many people escorted us? Just the one guy?
Just the one.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm in shackles, motherfuckers.
All right, so he walks up to the doors and says, he opens the two handles and pushes the doors open. The doors go inward. Master Goldenrod, gentlemen, I believe that you will be interested in a couple of guests. We have a bounty hunter here who says that they have captured someone that you might be interested in. May I introduce you to Miss Dolly Pardon? And he steps back away to let you enter the room.
I'll give a slight curtsy.
All right, so you give a slight curtsy. You walk into the room. The room is a large room with a map in the middle of the room. It is a map of all of Giant's Isle. It's not a combat-style map, but it's more like a adventurer's map, like a treasure map. So they've got different areas, key points of interest that they've marked explored or not explored or partially explored. So they've got that set throughout the room. This house, from what you've seen, doesn't look like a Goldenrod estate, though. It just looks like a house that they are using for right now.
A weekend cottage?
Yeah.
Airbnb.
Yeah, so whoever's adventure stuff that's there, it's not really theirs, and they're not paying much attention to it. They both have a nice glass of whiskey in their hand, and they're talking. But something strikes you as odd that you wouldn't have thought to be legit. They're both also drow.
Good day, gentlemen.
And one stands up, and the other remains sitting in his chair. And the one that stands up says, "Good day, I believe, Miss Pardon. The pleasure is all mine."
You shall address her as Miss Pardon.
Miss Pardon.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I guess
Francis.
I misspoke, Miss Pardon.
Sorry, he gets a little excited sometimes.
Yes, I can see that.
I'll pull out the flyer from Sturmy from my pocket, and I'll be like, and I'll hand it to him. Does he have a name?
He's just been introduced to you as Mr. Goldenrod, another Mr. Goldenrod.
I have been hunting this prisoner here myself. And I came to town and I saw your flyers. Figured we could make a deal.
All right. Yeah.
Is this not the person you're looking for?
I will, move a few steps forward and look at them and raise
don't
my
look him in the
face-
eye.
Raise my face towards the desk and say, no, like I have, for disguise kit, I can do the tattoo as well.
I know, but you don't look him in the eye.
Oh, well.
Yeah, as a slave, you wouldn't look your master in the eye, is what she's saying.
Oh, yeah, then I look right at their face. And I say, hey, fuckwits.
Ayda, you've actually never met these two sons of your master. That they just weren't around. They were out doing their father's merchant business. They were all merchants before, and the slave thing was kind of just, their own thing. You didn't know that on your own until you went out into the world. So you don't know these two brothers, and they wouldn't really know Ayda by sight anyways. That's why the drawings are all super crude and like, it's a drow.
Can I turn slightly to show off Chris, a.k.a.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Like as if I'm shifting my weight, but like on purpose. Like showing the... Oh, wait, it's a slap dagger, right? Did you
No.
The slap dagger, or is he the...
He's the rapier of warning, which is the Goldenrod's
Then
weapon.
yes, I would show that, and I'm assuming that he's trying to be the best rapier of warning that he can be. So, yeah, it's like a tiny little vibrating tail for me right now.
Yeah.
And I just I shift my weight ever so slightly so it kind of hangs out.
And he says, "Fuckwits. Yes, this is the one that I am looking for. Yes, this is." And he says, Macho Man, get the gold. And Macho Man stands up and he's like, "All right, I'll do it, Jake. Jake Snake. Be right back."
You feel that power, brother?
Oh my god.
Is the mercenary still in here, or did he head back outside?
He saw after they stood up and talked. Yeah, introductions. He turned around and walked back down the stairs. He left the 2 doors open because you didn't hear anybody else in the house, and it seemed okay. But also so he could probably get back in case of emergency. But he went back down the stairs to the main floor.
Hearing that he goes down, Ayda would be like, I hear you're coming after me because you think I murdered your father. It's not my fault you couldn't keep him alive. I didn't kill him. But I'm for God's damn sure gonna neuter you. Then...
How much was the bounty on Ayda?
1,500 gold.
Okay.
Which you went to go get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have it yet.
No, not yet. Not yet. No.
Macho Man stops when he goes out to the door, and he's like, he's a weird one.
Wait.
She's a weird one.
Or she's a weird one.
Macho was the guard that was sent to go get it, right?
No, Macho Man is one of the brothers.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's Macho Man, who was the brother who was still sitting down with his whiskey, and Jake Snake was the brother standing up with the whiskey.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. Name
Are we not neutering? It's a right.
I wait for their response. I'm not actually going to do anything just yet.
Okay. So Macho Man leaves the room, and Jake Snake looks over to Ayda
Dalla.
Pardon.
Dolly.
Ayda Dolly. Miss Pardon. I would love to hear how you captured her. We've been looking for her for months.
Well, I've been working on the ballad of that tale. I have not set it to music yet, but, well...
Before we answer your questions...
Oh.
I need you to calm down, Francis. What are your plans now that you have Ayda here?
Well, I'm gonna take that rapier away from her and probably behead her in front of the other slaves.
Speaking of that rapier, I don't think that was included in the bounty, so, seems like that should be worth a premium.
We'll make it 3,000 gold.
Deal.
Macho Man!
Double it.
Double it!
On the double!
You feel that doubling power, brother?
Bring us back a Slim Jim.
Make it savage!
And then just through the wall, the fucking Kool-Aid Man with a clam fistful of Slim Jims.
Oh, yeah!
This is our world. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, no, Kool-Aid Man makes sense.
All of this never happened, and Hesh is still hallucinating.
Still on the beach.
On the fucking ground, foaming at the mouth. And, Ayda thought she was giving him, anti-venom and shit. It was just, salt water.
Just rubbing dirt on the wound.
Francis pokes him with a stick. Wake up! Do something!
I don't have a shovel. You want to just kick some sand over on him?
Where's those crabs?
And then you just hear Hesh mumbling. He's like, "Oh yeah, brother."
Ooh, so you just doubled the bounty. I would like information from the GoldenRods more about the rapier because we don't know everything about it.
What kind of information are you looking for?
I've noticed while it was on her person that it would vibrate at certain times, and don't know what that was about and what it means. The potentials of this weapon.
Yeah. He pulls back his cloak and shows that he's got a rapier of warning as well, and says it's a family heirloom. The oldest of every generation gets one, and it signals us when there is danger. It's the responsibility of the oldest to take care of the younger siblings, and so because of that, we carry this to warn us of any danger.
Very interesting.
So if you already have one, I say, as I walk towards the double doors casually and just casually swing them shut.
Do you do that as Macho Man is coming back or before he gets back?
As he's coming back.
Okay, alright, so he comes back and...
So as you already have one, what do you need with that one? I mean, it's It's worth a lot to you, 1,500 gold.
Well, I am arranging a marriage for myself, if you must know. We've got to continue the family name. It is a very famous merchant name. I don't know if you've heard of us, the GoldenRods.
Oh, I think we had a paper with that name on it. It was all crumpled up, though.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the reason you're here?
I'm going to walk back over next to Hesh, Ayda, and... yeah, I guess that is why we came, isn't it? I think it had the address. I see that on the wall. Whatever.
Good sir, do you have a chair I might sit?
You can have my chair.
Thank you. I've been traveling a long time.
And the shower.
I'll take a shower later, too. No big deal.
Goldenrod shower.
No. This is just a cottage they're renting. This is not the golden...
I mean, they rented it so they could wreck it. You know that, right? Like,
Stop it!
Alright, so...
Tony, get your head in the game. Come on, man.
Alright, so is he going to repeat his question on how
Yeah.
I've captured her? Enough shenanigans.
So how exactly did you guys capture her? Macho Man drops the chest of 3,000 gold in front of you.
In front of him? I'm the one that captured him.
In front of the three of you, like on a coffee table.
Well, it's a... You see, we pursued her over mountains and across the
reach in and take
seas. Through the caves of the Underdark. The deep places and... just lock the door. Eventually, we caught up to her and...
Like, Hesh just very casually turns around and walks with two arms swaying and goes and closes and locks the door.
You're going to do that, you're
A movable rod.
Yeah.
And then, well, she came willingly in the end.
Wait, is he just gonna leave? No, wait.
She,
God damn it. Is she just gonna leave?
I'm a fucking lady!
Oh, no one's leaving.
Yeah, and the chains go in.
She's not even shackled.
No, she's not. You
And
see,
then-
she came willingly in the end.
I'm gonna turn around and say, I told you. Neutered. And then darkness.
Oh, shit. I can't see.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'll just inspire you.
Do you want initiative?
Initiative would be a good time for...
How much room is in this room?
Oh, there's about 60 feet in it's like 60 by 30.
Got a 20.
24.
I got a lot.
It goes Hesh, Ayda, Francis, Macho Man, and Jake Snake.
Okay.
Merchants in this world pick their names as, they become merchant children.
I am firing on... God damn it. I'm firing on Macho Man first with two of my Eldritch Blasts. And that is...
You've dropped your disguise, right?
Well, yeah.
You're in darkness, obviously, but...
Actually, I don't think I do. So with my disguise self is actually because of my Eldritch Invocation. So it's a class feature I get to do. I just have to keep re-upping it. But in this instance, yes, I did. I have darkness, and I cast it on myself. So I have to concentrate on that, but I get to shoot while I'm concentrating. They're both hits, but they're not crits or anything. 6 and 1, so 7 to Mosh. And then I'm gonna move. So essentially, I'm just behind Francis, where the darkness is like a wall behind him.
Okay.
But not engulfing him.
All right, so you shot out 2 of your beams at
Macho
Man and hit him for some damage, and then stayed in the darkness behind.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool. And it is Ayda's turn.
Alright, so I would move also toward Macho Man there. And use my rapier warning for 12 damage.
And do you hit with your slap dagger as well?
Yeah, I would slap that out. Just flick the wrist. And hit him again for 7 damage.
So you stab him twice while he was getting up. And Francis.
Did I have time before initiative to inspire Hesh?
Yes. Yep.
You can do it!
Which one did Ayda attack?
Macho Man.
Macho
We
Man. So I'm
both
going to
attacked
attack
Macho.
Jake
Jake
Snake
Snake.
real quick. With my rapier. For 4. 4 damage. And then I'm going to move over behind Macho Man and attack him while flanking.
Poke him in the butt.
And that's also going to hit.
Do you have mobility?
I do.
Okay.
For 4 more. That's it, I think.
Well, you guys didn't do a whole lot of damage there.
No.
None of you.
Next turn.
Macho Man is going to focus in on Francis, and he is going to blood curse you.
Oh, yeah!
As a bonus action, you can mark a creature that you can see within 30 feet. Until the end of my turn, it deals an additional 1d6 fire damage against the target. And it is going to hit you 2 times. It's going to draw 2 hand axes. He swings at you with the first axe and misses, and then swings at you with the second axe and hits you right on the shoulder. The axes are caught on fire from him blood cursing you, but does 9 points of damage to you. And then Francis, Jake Snake is also going to take a step up towards you. He is going to cast Hex. So before he gets to you, on his way to you, he's going to cast Hex on you. You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target when you hit it with an attack. Also choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made within the chosen ability. So it's going to hit you with his Rapier of Warning. And that is a 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right, so he hits you. So you are hexed now, and he hit you for... Oh.
I didn't like that noise.
Yeah, I didn't either. He hit you for 15 points of damage.
Just a flesh wound.
And you are hexed, and so with the hex, the ability... Choose one ability. When you cast a spell, the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with that chosen ability. Is going to do a dexterity save. You now have disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Okay.
So he moved towards you and slashed at you with a Rapier of Warning and then hexed you while he did it. And now it is back to the top of the order with Hesh. Heshada. Who is still hidden in darkness.
It's no longer an Ayda. Just Hesh.
Just a Hesh.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
Because he's snootered.
Hesh.
The artist formerly known as Heshada.
That's right. I'm going to move up 30, drop darkness, and cast hold person on
Snake.
Yeah, Snake. Thank you.
It'll hit both of them because you cast it at a high level.
Oh, yeah. One additional target. So, what's my thing? They need to beat a...
They failed.
Oh, sweet.
I rolled a 4 and a 6. Natural. So
That was going to be my next move, but beat me to it.
All right.
So what does your hold person look like with your black tendrils?
So, in my eyes, but not to everybody else, in my eyes, when I cast it, black tendrils spew out of my hand, but not entirely too far from me. And then from, like, the ether, just in the middle of the room, appears these massive, slimy black tendrils that wrap around them and just hold them in place and then tighten like decaying vines, but that seem a little bit organic, like Stranger Things style, right?
Okay, yeah.
But for me, they come out of nowhere, and you can kind of almost see through bits of them, but for the most part, they're very real to me. And then I can hear, Hesh hears a little bit of like the other side of like whispers and whines and different kind of guttural things. To everybody else, they just kind of stop moving.
Yeah. All right, cool. Very cool. All right, and anything else from Hesh's turn?
He says, I told you, neutered.
All right, it is Ada's turn.
So I'm going to go for Macho.
This is Rapier Vibrate.
Yeah, it does.
I had this
No,
plan, but-
it's Jake Snakes by Rapier.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
Hold person makes him... He's...
Yeah, just sitting there.
Right?
Yep. So she gets advantage on the attacks, and then also
Which
any
means I
hits
just
are
rolled the
criticals.
damage twice, right?
Critical hits.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
means you roll all your damage twice.
Yeah.
5, I thought. Yeah, 5d6.
So it's actually 10d6.
You're gonna chop his head off.
All right. So 14 for the rapier, and then 43 for the sneak attack.
So 57 altogether?
Holy shit.
Sure, if that's the math.
Yeah, so you don't kill him, but what does that rapier attack look like? Because that hurt a lot.
So, yeah, I would have slashed right across the chest from left to right. Just kind of cutting him wide open. And then back the other way, right to left. Just made a nice big X on his chest.
The second one with your slap dagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get confused on what A's look like?
No.
I didn't know.
I'm not signing my name.
Zorro.
They don't know who I am.
I am the wind.
I'm Agent X for all they know.
Pardon.
Yeah. Oh, that's good enough for me, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was 57 damage, whatever.
Right. You've got a whole other attack.
Yeah, you got your slap dagger.
Oh! And I rolled that one twice too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Jesus.
don't get sneak attack on it, but
Whoops, why did I do that? 8.
8. That's awesome.
And then I'd poke him in the face with the slap dagger.
All right. He's not dead yet, but he is bloodied. Real bloodied. Blood everywhere. And Francis, it's your
Got
turn.
some entrails coming out.
I'm gonna also stab him, though not probably as effectively. No, actually, that's a nat 20. But it was already a crit, so...
Everybody put your hands in the air.
Let me roll it again just to see, though. Nope.
One of these days, we're going to get...
14 damage.
Okay.
And then, he's still up?
Yep.
I guess again.
Swipe at his
That's
golden
another
rod.
nat 20.
Nice. Roll again.
Now it's a 1.
Both ends of the scale.
These Mike's dice. Another 1. So 10 damage that time.
All right, so what is that? That's your kill shot. What does it look like?
Oh, first I
Is it lethal or not
Golden
lethal?
rod.
I mean, it's a rapier, so I want to Inigo Montoya him.
In the back?
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Francis the Lion. You didn't let me tell my story. Prepare to die.
I'll just
It was a good story.
yeah, I'll just stab him right through the base of his skull there. And just real quick, pull it out and turn towards the other one.
Well, in true AFQ fashion, you stab him through the back of the head, through the base of his skull, and blood just splatters all over Ayda, who was right on the other side. All over her nice dress, brand new dress.
It was white.
It was white. There's makeup now smudged all over her from the blood.
Not the hair. I have a date tonight.
Me and my rapier. Or,
These
oh,
bastards just keep taking from you, don't they?
They don't stop!
He bled on me. All right.
Ew.
Well, that guy's turn is over, and it is now back to Jake Snake.
Jake the Snake.
Jake Snake needs to make a save.
True. A 17, by the way.
A 17 for what kind of save?
Wisdom.
Oh, no. That's a 15.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn. No, yes,
Yes.
it's yours.
Hesh is gonna walk up behind him.
Old person is stupid.
It really is.
Put on the manacles.
Put the manacles on him or
Oh,
yourself?
yes. No, him behind
I'm just
the
gonna
back.
put on the manacles.
Yeah, just on myself.
Hey,
They were an illusion to begin with. They're real now. That's how you know you're in trouble.
Last episode was the kinky episode, guys. This one's a murder episode.
Get it straight. All right.
Why can't they
Next
offer
time it's
kinky
gluttony.
murders?
So I put the manacles, his hands behind his back, manacles on. If I can restrain him, and what have you, like, how are we still doing initiative and such?
I mean, you're still in initiative,
Okay.
but yeah.
Then my plan is to bind him with manacles behind his back and lay him on his back on the floor. So I don't know how much
Kick him in
you'd
the
allow
chest.
me to get.
I will let you to walk to him and then take both of his arms, and then you're activating essentially 2 items on him. So then I would say that's your turn because you're activating.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to say, I'm going to lay you on your belly. Just like real like central on the back of his neck.
You can hear his rapier just buzzing crazy. It's just going off.
That ain't going to help you.
Mine is oddly silent. I'm not in danger.
But your gazer is still...
Yeah, the gazer. Like, the gazer is the gazer, and he's just blue now going...
But you're yourself now, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what...
Would he still be a rapier?
No, he's the gazer now.
He's the gazer,
Oh,
but
the
he
gazer.
still wants to make the
he
noise.
He likes the noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vibrates in my nose.
Ayda, it's your turn.
All right. Do I still have advantage or whatever?
Oh, yeah, you've got all of the things right now.
You actually get to roll 9d20.
You become a Tarask.
So, I kind of want to creep up behind him. You want him on his belly?
I'm behind him. Like, you're going to get behind him?
I'm just going to stand on top of your head.
Just get on my shoulders.
I'm going to stand behind him
We're
and
2 people in a trench coat.
slash out with my rapier. I just roll twice and take the higher one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
You are filthy.
I'm going to slash out at his heels.
Okay.
Oof.
For 12 damage.
Okay, and then roll your sneak attack damage, which is 10d6.
Oh, he did.
Remember when he bled out, like, real fast?
He's going to fall over for sure.
Yeah, with his guts everywhere.
For 31 damage.
Okay, so 43 altogether there. He's not dead. He's not even bloodied.
Tough little snake.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still get my...
You get your slap dagger if you want, yep.
Where are you going to run to?
It's a nat 1 on that one. Alright, so... The slap dagger... Did he fall over?
Nope.
No? I'm behind it. I'm just gonna, like, stab him in between the shoulder blades with the slap dagger for 7 damage.
Alright, so Ayda walks around the room, gets on the other side of Hesh, and then stabs the dude twice in his back.
Just kind of staring him down the whole time. Yeah.
Staring him down from the back?
No, as I walk around. As I walk around to get behind him, just like...
Please don't.
Like tossing my rapier a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and...
Are you still Dolly, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Francis.
You heard him, snake.
Oh, yeah.
Get on your belly. I'm gonna just knock him down on his belly. Like, just kind of
move him.
Kick the back of his knees out and push him over.
So just make a strength check of anything over 9.
Does this equal
I
over
refuse.
9?
That might... I don't remember what my strength
Don't you have an
is.
advantage? Roll again.
Yeah,
He does have advantage.
Yeah, because that was an 8. But there's a 13. There we go.
Okay, alright. So you grab him and chuck him down to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so he's down.
Yeah, and I say that about, go on your belly, snake. Like a snake. Why do we want him on us?
Is it... Well, it's his turn, right?
Yeah, it's his turn, so he's going to try and make a save
Wisdom
now.
17.
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
Alright.
He got a 10.
And then I pull out the immovable rod, and I show it to him, and I say, I'm going to stick this somewhere, and then I'm going to activate it. You're going to tell us everything.
That's his rapier.
And you're going to give us everything. Or I'm going to burn you alive. And then I'm going to activate it on the back of his neck.
Okay.
Pushing it real hard down, activating on the back of his neck. So he can still talk and stuff, but like...
Not getting up.
And then, yeah, he got cut in his ankles. I'm also going to take a knee on the backs of his knees, just in case. And then I'm going to release hold person.
Okay. Yeah, good question.
Hesh doesn't know how much Ayda doesn't know. So, like, there's no communication as far as, like, what you need from this. So Hesh is like, there's obviously
You're just giving me an
people
opportunity to
here.
interrogate?
Yeah, because we're going
Whatever.
to annihilate this guy. So if there's anything you want to say now, he can't do it when he's held.
Right.
So now he's not.
Okay. So, I would have known that they were the last two, obviously.
Yep.
How much were you paying your guards?
10 gold a day.
How long have they been employed?
We just got here yesterday.
Is the 4 of them out front and back and patrolling? Is that all you have with you?
Yeah, we've got 2 that come during the night for the night shift too, but they only get, 5 gold for the day.
All right, where is your treasure stash? Because you guys got this 3,000 gold put together
Macho Man went that way. Go peek around.
pretty easily.
Do you want to check his body before you do?
I just have my rapier out, kind of.
Yeah.
I would have walked around him so I'd be facing him.
Mm-hmm.
He's on his belly, and I've just got my rapier right there on the bridge of his nose, just the point of it, pushing ever so slightly as he's fumbling for words.
All right. Yeah, so he was going to try and lie, but he didn't do good. So he's going to say,
It's in the bed chamber. It's in a chest. It's really big. It's got the GoldenRod symbol on it.
Which way to the bedchamber?
he's trying to point with his eyes.
He's like, that way. Round the corner. Not downstairs.
All right, how much gold is in there? Minus the 3,000, obviously.
Another 12,000 gold.
Ayda.
As my turn, I'm just gonna go to the bedchamber and leave you two with this guy.
Well, I would call after you. Ayda, do you care to get a deed, a title, the estate?
No, I'm good.
Let him burn out?
Yeah.
All right.
Have fun, boys. As I drop the whole disguise and just take off the wig, wipe off as much of the makeup as I can, and take off the coat that I was wearing.
You take out the contact glass.
Yep. And I get down on his level. Remember this face. It's the last one you're going to see.
Wink.
And leave.
All right. And then... Wait.
I'm just gonna... Because they're gonna be busy. So then I'm gonna be busy. And I will murder him in the eyes. With the sword. And I'm gonna try and make sure that I am not seen. As per her request.
All right. And the good nature of the podcast and not torturing anyone to death, we will cut scene to you guys going into the room with the treasure chest. And there is a treasure chest with the slave tattoo that you've got on your eye, big symbol on the top of it, and the 12th. So you guys are up to, what, 15,000 gold total?
Yeah. Total. The 12,000's mine. 3,000 I'll let you guys have.
I mean,
all right.
Those two never do anything with gold anyway.
I have plans. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Well, you might want to hurry.
No,
I'm
okay.
I will have to say, before we wrap this episode up, I am incredibly amused that Ayda never killed a single goldenrod. Ever.
Yep. What are friends for? You know what I mean?
I did the most damage.
Looting. So he looted Macho, and I looted Snake. Yeah. Was there anything particular?
Just the 2 axes and the thing.
The axes seem special in any way, or are they just mundane?
So
they're just +1 axes.
I'm going to keep this rod or this rapier warning, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, it's a +1 rapier warning, or it's the same exact one she has.
I mean, unless you like your slap dagger, right? Like, there's no
I
need
love
for
my
you to-
slagger.
Fantastic.
My slagger. I love my slagger.
My slagger.
It's kind of like a slugger.
That's its new name.
It's
the Slagger.
Louisville. Slagger.
So how are you guys going to get out of this house with all of those guards down below? And a treasure chest.
Jump out a window.
Well, we
and
have
a treasure chest.
We have a family slave right here, and 2 disguise kits, so we can make her not look like herself, but keep.
Yeah, she can be Dolly Parton.
Unemployed.
Parton again.
You can be
and
Dolly
I
Parton.
can be...
She can be a slave, carry the chest, and I'll still be Francis the Lion.
We didn't walk in with a slave, though.
Oh.
She can be Dolly.
No. They gave us the slave because they paid us so much gold. for the other slave.
I'm just saying she could be Dolly, and then I could just make myself up to be the snake or Macho and walk you out.
Yeah, you want since you can disguise self, you can go down and just dismiss everybody.
Yeah, I can
Business
disguise
is
myself
done.
as the guy in the rear or something.
Yeah.
And walk them out. So
pay them from your 1,500 gold that you're splitting. The 3,000 gold.
I think I escort everybody out as Macho.
Oh, yeah!
And then no, I'm not gonna get any flack for leaving the house. They can go fuck themselves. So
you're the master.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Okay. Dolly, pardon. Ayda's gonna be Dolly. Francis is gonna be Francis the fucking lion, and then I'm going to disguise self as Macho, and I'm going to escort them out of the house.
Carrying the treasure chest?
Yeah, and then, well, I'll have Francis carry it.
Okay.
Because it's not mine anymore.
And he's my herald.
Yeah, and then
this is my payment.
We get in the street. I'm gonna go my separate way. You know, towards the docks, I guess. I don't know, and I don't really care where they go.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Also towards the docks.
Yeah. So just wait 2 seconds and then follow me.
So you walk out the door and you don't really say much to them. Give me still a deception roll.
For having the actor feat, I do get advantage.
We should have looked at those maps.
I was thinking the same thing.
So 29.
There was more treasure somewhere.
29? Okay, yeah. So you totally make that roll.
You said deception, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You totally make the roll. And they don't even question you. You come out with that air of, I'm the boss.
Don't ask me questions.
He's carrying the treasure. I'm escorting Dolly Parton. Don't even have to talk to him. You just emanate that air of...
I imagine 15,000 gold pieces is very heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we go out, and I'm sweating and grunting, I'm looking around. Is there any kind of stable in the courtyard of this place or anything? Is it like a nice kind of estate like that, or is it just like a little townhouse kind of?
You come out and you look to the left and over kind of where this like little shed was, and you do find a giant black cloak hanging on a peg on the shed, and just below it there's a wheelbarrow.
And soon you will not.
I'm gonna try on the cloak.
The cloak fits great. If I can be honest.
So great. So I could keep it. And then I'm gonna take the cloak off and stuff it in my shirt or whatever, and then
It's here for you.
I'm gonna put the chest in the wheelbarrow.
All right, great. All right, so add a wheelbarrow.
Is there an albino anywhere?
Add a wheelbarrow and a cloak and to your inventory. And here's probably a good place for us to take a break.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest. Villains.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
There was a show on the internet that told the tale of a foolish quest to prove themselves with blood and sweat. To gag me they would go. Soon may the foolish come to bring us jokes and terrible puns. One day when the quest is done, we'll take our leave and go. Bonds were formed and friends were made. Their skills were tested, measured and weighed. Boucher struck first, his power displayed. Captain and friends brought low.
Soon may the foolish come to bring us jokes and terrible puns. One day when the quest is done, we'll take our leave and go.
They made new friends and a few they lost. Whispers fell at a horrible cost. Potato salad, portals crossed. To godly realms they go.
Soon may the foolish come to bring us jokes and terrible puns. One day when the quest is done, we'll take our leave and go.
A vaulted book may contain the key. Another task for the heroes three. Collective bound where the frescoes free, but the villains they do grow.
Soon may the foolish come to bring us jokes and terrible puns. One day when the quest is done, we'll take our leave and go.
A rogue and a bard and a warlock be outlaw recruits for the villainry, soiling the name of good gag me and left us sorry no.
Soon may the foolish come to bring us jokes and terrible puns. One day when the quest is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Someday soon their paths will cross, will blades be drawn and magic tossed? Will the world be saved or is it lost? Listen to the show.
Soon may the foolish come to bring us jokes and terrible puns. One day when the quest is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the foolish come to bring us jokes and terrible puns. One day when the quest is done, we'll take our leave and go.